Good evening. So, as we close out these new cycles and go into a new timeline, and the shuffle count in the thousands. And let's see what we're closing this evening out with. We're going to start with a state job worker and some growth mindsets. Spirit saying there was some shady shit that was done. I guess they were going around telling everybody that you were spoiled, or maybe they just thought you were spoiled. They do want to take all your hope from you. The Spirit says, as you reap, so shall you sow. You cut the energy cords. I guess they were playing checkers. You was playing chess. Spirit said they wanted you to feel small. They didn't want you to come into your destiny. They didn't want you to ever find out who you were. They were working with what Spirit said was an imposter male. I guess there's a male. An imposter. Look out for the imposter in your environment. A male doctor in the reverse. But doctor, why you need to be in the reverse? The nightmare lady in the reverse. I guess they were sending some spiritual attacks your way, and it's not working anymore. Something that happened in the field is now blowing up in their face. They were doing it all against your second house, which is your finances, your values, your self-worth. They were trying to put Jezebel spirits on you, or say that you was a Jezebel spirit. Basically, they just wanted the world to think you was a big old hoe now, didn't they? Spirit says you read between the lines. Something to do with an ambitious masculine or male in the reverse, and to tell them that you cannot play God. Something about a pregnant woman that's going to jail after trying to hunt a trap. They didn't think it was ever going to catch up, Spirit says. They had people creeping up on you and stalking you, harassing you. They gave you CPTSD, and I guess they were going around telling everybody it was something else. Come find out it's CPTSD. If you don't know what CPTSD is, look into it, okay? This shit's real. Alright, so Spirit's trying to say that all of this was self-driven and motivated. They didn't have any reason whatsoever for coming after you the way that they did. Something about a young man who's now feeling nervous, and they aren't sure why they did it or why they helped. I guess they were giving you some weird vibes and you started to clock it. Spirit says, don't worry, all things, good or bad, tend to come in threes. So if you just went through, a whole lot of bad, baby doll, it's your time for some good, okay? Beautiful, hang on in there, you guys. They didn't want anybody to be able to come and help you. I guess they were giving you the evil eye and it's blowing up in their face. They were working with a female supervisor that's now in the reverse. Spirit says you were protecting your peace. They wanted you to always struggle, and something about don't go that's in the reverse. So I guess there was something planned, and maybe you were supposed to be there and you didn't go. So Spirit saying good job not going, not being where you. Yeah. Spirit saying they're trying to hide now, but that's in the reverse. So they're not so hidden. Just second time I've gotten that one today. They didn't want you to be able to feel safe. Ever. The Spirit saying, safety is a feeling that comes from within, and that as long as you're doing the right thing, that no matter what happens, and you have faith, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen for a certain kind of reason, and that when things happen, it's always in divine timing kind of thing. Spirit says they're trying to move you out of the way, but it ain't working anymore, and I guess that they didn't want you to be able to ever speak up about the abuse and the bullying that had gone on, and now you are, and we're so, Alright, so after Suffolk County, we've still got this many left to cover, but I'm going to do a couple things in a minute, so I'm going to cover a few more of these and do my little post, and I'll come back in a little while and we'll see what the rest of the messages kind of thing. Spirit saying, I guess you clocked it. There was a blue sign. You knew what the blue sign was. I guess it resonated and you caught it. Maybe it was the blue sign. Hey. Something about some lawn maintenance. Also on a blue card. Look, hey, another blue sign. Lawn maintenance. There you go. A soul contract. They were being inconsistent. They used multiple sources, a brother or a sister. This now in the reverse, something they did on New Year's or New Year's Eve. They didn't use their discernment, Spirit saying. And uh-oh, here comes their very truth. Ooh. Spirit saying you're getting ready to, or you released your karmic debt. Your karmic debt is paid. Congratulations, because that shit is hard. That's why I said karmic debt. Oof. And it worked it. When you're trying to serve yourself, you know these things. Here. You're seeking your guidance from Spirit. So Spirit says congratulations again, and it's game over. That's what I said. Shuffle, count, new timeline, y'all. They can't get you out of their mind, Spirit says. They were working with your family and they regret it now. They wanted to dim your shine, but Spirit said, if anything, it made you shine brighter. They brought you to your boiling point, and I guess you boiled over, and it wasn't in the way they expected, so it just kind of bit back. Don't play with people. Spirit saying you're about to receive some amazing news. And with that, there's a good little place, and we come back and finish these and food, right?